Listen to this testimony because I guarantee you it will change your life if you believe it. So one night, me and my buddy named Kane went out and we were praying for the sick and just doing the Great Commission. This is something that Jesus told all his disciples to do. So we were out doing that. And I remember this lady was in a wheelchair. She was dressed in all black and she was trying to cross the road right across from a Subway restaurant. And we walked up to her. She was smoking a cigarette. And I remember we asked her, "Hey, can we pray for you to be healed, to get out of that wheelchair?" And she was like, "Sure, let me put my cigarette out." So it was really precious because Jesus, he's not allergic to smoke, guys. So he's not afraid of that, though he doesn't endorse it. But anyway, so she put out her cigarette. We prayed for her. Nothing really happens. But the next night, we were going out every single night. We did this for years. And I remember the next night, I see her walking across the street, and I could tell it was her just by her face. And she was wearing all black that night. But she had been in the wheelchair from, I think it was a car wreck, if I'm not mistaken. And she was in that wheelchair for literally years. It was like 11 years. It was a long time. So her legs, had not been used in that amount of time. She said after we prayed, she went home. She lived in these apartments and she started feeling a burning in her legs. It woke her up in the middle of the night, and she started freaking out that something was wrong. So she tried to get to her wheelchair, and she realized that she moved her legs without her having to use her hands, and she just could move them, and they were stronger. And then she went to get up, and she realized that her legs had enough strength for her to stand. By that day, she was strong enough to walk a little bit, and then by that night, which we're talking to her at this point, she could fully walk. And this was a complete miracle that happened later, but still, God still does miracles today. So follow and subscribe to my channel for more testimonies. This is my heart to share content like this to encourage you and build your faith because I've seen many miracles in my life. I'll see you on the next video.